What's good, people? What's going on? Let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit. What's going on, my peoples, man? What is goody? Get this lighting right. It look a little crazy to me. Let me see who jump here with me before we get into this discussion. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk for just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Hold on. Get my microphone right. Who is here with a brother? Let me see. Roger Brown. What's good? What's up, Rome? What's good, CT fan? What's good? What's good, Roger Brown? Dak owns. Bring the baskets. What's good? Yuka Luka, what's good? Delcaria Moore? Did I say that right? Delcaria? Delcaria Moore? What's good? What's goody? I think I said that right. Zaytoven, what's popping? Sin City, what's good? What's good? Brandon Fife, my dog. What's going on? Sir Dog. What's up, Ron? What's good? King Julian. Dak owns with the message of the evening. Let me go ahead and pin that to the top for the people coming into the chat. Welcome to CFT's house. What's good with y'all? First, speak to the host. The way you speak to the host is hitting the like button. It's that simple. After that, sit back, relax, join the conversation. I agree with that, man. Dane Ginger, what's good? Larry Crosby, what's good? Marcus Cartel in here, what's good? Brandy Mahoney, what's good? What's good? Darnell Lamar, Josie Gutierrez, what's going on? Ray Swanson, what's popping? Jay Graham, LD Williams, what's good with the Qs? Rue, um, be kind to each other. Hey, Rome, what's good, fam? Let me see if I said her name right. It's okay. You're more welcome to call me D. I'm gonna call you D. Yeah, we're gonna do that so I don't ruin names. I'm gonna just call you D. What's good, D? How y'all feeling tonight, man? Y'all good? I rock in here. Cowboys vet 71. Rel the deity. What's goody? How y'all feeling, man? ET Blue, what's good? What's good, ET Blue? How you feeling, bro? What's going on, man? Trying to create a QB controversy, Rome. No, they not. Who, Brandy? Who? I ain't going. QB controversy? No, not that. I do have some good thoughts about that. Y'all know I had some thoughts about the whole, you know, bringing in a good quarterback. It's only a controversy because they think that Joe Milton can play. I'm taking my candies. All right, hey man, do your thing. Y'all know what's going on with me, right? Doing good, Ron. Feeling good. About what I'm hearing from OTAs. I am feeling good too. I'm feeling good too, D. I am under the weather, y'all. I am. This is my flu game, part two. I got it. I don't know if it's the flu and I don't know what it is, but I am out of it. Running a fever earlier and everything. But I'm on my little Theraflu meds. I got water. I wanted to talk to y'all, so that's what we're gonna do. Hold on, this light a little bright. Let me see if I can adjust this lighting. Hold on, y'all. It's a little too crazy. Oh, that's a little better. Joe Milton is slightly better than Trey Lance right now. Joe Milton is more athletic than Trey Lance. He has a better arm than Trey Lance. And I would say his upside is a little bit higher than Trey Lance's. But I agree with you, Zaytoven. You right. New strand of COVID. Take care of yourself. I hope I ain't got COVID. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't do that. Toddy will help. Hey man, you try to get me drunk on a Wednesday. With salute. I appreciate y'all. We had 87 people, 37 likes. Hit the like button. It is what it is. Though I'm in my house, in my little office, so you know what I'm saying. I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't spreading nothing around. That new strain did drop. Why y'all saying it like it's some J's? Don't say it just the new strain dropped. Like that ain't a pleasable situation. You're like, oh man, that new strain did drop. Hold on. I don't want the new COVID Jordans. I'm cool. I'm all right. Philly was good. Yeah. I don't want none of that. Don't put that evil on me. Um, what I was saying, OTAs, man. Summer cold ain't no joke. It ain't, man. It suck out here. It was all hot today. It suck. Nose clogged. I'm on Afrin trying to unclog my nose. Theraflu. It suck. Rome Lamb and Pickens stats. Hey, we could do that real quick. I said it on Twitter. I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter, Cowboys underscore fan talk. And Cowboys underscore fan talk on TikTok too, since I got to build that up, since I got people impersonating me. Y'all know that's crazy. The new COVID 12s is nasty work. Y'all are crazy in the chat. The new COVID 12s is crazy. I don't want them. I don't want none of it. I'll ask y'all this, man. Well, actually, let me do. He said Lamb and Pickens stats this year. I think CeeDee Lamb goes for 1,600. Yeah, 15 to 1,600. I think that George Pickens goes from 11 to 1,200. I think they about to go crazy. I think Lamb gets 10 touchdowns. Pickens gets like 8 touchdowns. I think that they going to go crazy. Pickens 1,200, Lamb 15. I can see that. It's going to be right around there. I think there's going to be some weeks where they just leave, try to cover up Lamb too much. Pickens is going to make them respect him because he's going to go off for like a 2 or 3 game streak. And then I think that after that, Lamb will start to eat again because they don't have to shift coverage to pay attention to Pickens. CeeDee and Pickens about to go off. No question. I could just feel the aura and the confidence. I hate to sound like a little young YN, a little young kid, because y'all know I'm old. But I can feel the aura of those two. It ain't fake. I don't think we overhyping it at all. I think the hype is real. I think the hype is real. More than that, if we got a good run game, that's why I'm not going too crazy because I want it balanced. I think Dak will go for 4,000 yards. You know, Dak had 2,000 yards last year in like 6-7 games. He had 1,900 yards. He almost had 2,000 yards in 6 to 7 games last year. Did y'all know that? Without a legitimate number 2 wide receiver and no running game. Y'all know what Dak Prescott going to do this year? With a chip on his shoulder because the league trying to get rid of him? Oh, he about to go crazy. Lord Nova, what's good with you? Y'all hit that like button, man. There's 103 people in here, 57 likes. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me, though. Now, let me ask y'all this. Who y'all think stood out the most at camp this year? Not camp. OTAs, I'm sorry. What's the name that caught you off guard the most? Let's do that. Caught you off guard the most. That you heard some good things about. Yes, we don't have to say Dak Prescott or CeeDee Lamb. Somebody that just was like, he looking all right. I like the names y'all putting in there. Those are the 2 names. One more. I heard some good things about Damone Clark. Surprised me. I know this is not tackle football. This is just hearing good things from the coaches and from the people that be at the practices. It matters. It really, really do. Damone Clark. I see y'all. Sanders. Miles Sanders is shocking me just to hear good words. If everybody says they're just going to give good words to everybody, not necessarily. Not necessarily. If they was just going to give good press to everybody, why they ain't just never been giving Deuce Vaughn good press? Where was the Zeke good press? If they was just going to give good press out and say everybody look fast and great, where was the Zeke good press last year? I know it's 113 people in here, and I know y'all like to just jump in and listen, but I know we can get those 33 likes. It could be at 100. Just I know most of y'all watching on your phone. Double tap it. Do I got to do the Android thing? I know the Android people don't like when I bring up the fact that they got to do a little different than the iPhone users. iPhone users just double tap the screen. I don't know what y'all do as Android users. I don't know if you got to turn your phone off and do an update before you can hit the like button, but it's cool. Don't get mad at me. I ain't the reason that your phone different. You know I got to jab at y'all every stream. I'm sorry, Android users. Don't catch me on the back block and jump me. I'm just playing. I'm watching on my TV. Oh, what kind of TV you got? Hold on. I'm in 4K. Hold on. I'm on the TV. In case somebody come in, I gotta hold on. Respect Android. Don't come at Android. Look at E2 Blue. Don't come at Android. We can double tap and do everything iPhone can. I don't know. I don't know, man. Y'all gotta prove it. Shout out to Spandroid users. Y'all know I got those shots at y'all. Cowboys politics as usual. CFT, what's good, my guy? What's good with you? Both Apple and Android is overrated. Oh, you about to tell me about a phone I don't know exists. You about to hit me with the flip phone. I don't want to get on a rotary. You can't watch my show on a rotary, Dwayne Johnson. No. I'm on a 60-inch Samsung. Salute. I got 25 Samsung joint. This is fire. All right, we gonna see. All right, all jokes aside, my fault. Google Pixel. All right. I hear y'all. I hear y'all. I think they got a Google phone. What you hate worse, Eagles fans or Androids? I don't hate Androids. I just Eagles fans annoy me. I don't hate Eagles fans because I feel like Eagles fans hate Cowboys fans because they want to be us. They want to have the most wins in the division. They want to have more wins over us than we do. They want to have more championships. They want to have more Hall of Fame players. They want to be us. That's why they walk around talking about we the new y'all. No, y'all not. Y'all a great team right now, and y'all won the championship. Salute. But y'all not us. Y'all not us. That's why I see Eagles fans on Twitter begging their team to make them come out in white jerseys. What is that? Can we get the white jerseys for what? That's what we do. We clean. We come on now. We come out in the white jerseys. Y'all come out in them bum black jerseys and the dookie green, and we do battle. Talking about give me some white jersey. Don't do that. Play your position. Stop trying to be us. You can't. Anyway, I don't hate them. They're just annoying. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to just enjoy their championship. Always talking about us and because y'all don't know how to enjoy prosperity. I don't care that y'all talk about us, but I think it's corny. Two things can be true. Y'all can do what y'all want, but it's corny. I would be talking trash about Chiefs fans or something. For us to be the lowly Cowboys lately and not have won nothing in so long, why y'all always talking about us? I don't know. Maybe it's because y'all feel like we're a threat. But anyway, maybe we threaten y'all. You never know. Miles Sanders, Kyer Elam, Wanye Thomas. That's my top three. Hearing Wanye Thomas is playing a lot in the slot, and I'm not hearing that he struggled necessarily. Hearing he's getting run with the ones at safety. Now, I know Dono is hurt. I think Malik is hurt. I think they're nursing some things, so that could be just circumstantial. And the Cowboys have been playing everybody in the slot. A lot of people been getting some slot work to see who can play. You know what I'm saying? So take everything with a grain of salt. It's OTAs. We still got mandatory mini camp coming up and things like that. Brandon Fife, $10 super chat. First super chat of the night. Y'all know the rules. Throw the fire emojis in there for my dog Brandon. Hit the like button because we 2 likes. It took 13 minutes to get to 100 likes. That's a new bad record. Come on, y'all. It's 151 people in here. We should have been at 100 at 5 minutes. Come on, man. Y'all better than that. Brandon Fife, $10 super chat. We are going to be overlooked this year. Feel great about it. I love it. But see, they hedging their bets though, Brandon. And thank y'all for showing Brandon some love with the super chat. They hedging their bets. It's a whole lot of this type of talk. Well, the Cowboys probably gonna win 7 games, but I can see them balling out if everything comes together. That's the new friend. If everything comes together, the Cowboys might go crazy. If everything comes together. That's what we're doing now. That's the way that they try to like make themselves feel better about downplaying the Cowboys. You know, if George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb go on the same page with Dak Prescott, I can see them really being one of the best offenses in the league. But also, in the other breath, I think they're on a struggle. It's like they're afraid to just get props up. Appreciate you, E2. Hit the like button. Thank you, E2 Blue. I still think this is a building year for us. You can be in a building year and still have success, though, Zaytoven. Building year doesn't mean just losing games, but I think I feel your point. I don't think that Washington necessarily thought they was going to the NFC Championship last year. Do y'all think the Washington Commanders, E2 blew up there in the DC area? Do you know any of your people that love the Commanders? Anybody that love the Commanders thought that they was going to the NFC Championship game last year? And they love Dan Quinn. It's all about momentum. The one thing they did do right, though, last year, if you go back and pay attention, the vibes was up. This is a big difference. Creative Edge was popping. Be So Mitch was good. Tell me the difference between this year and last year. Last year, all off season, the vibes was what? And if y'all don't think football vibes matter, y'all crazy. Football vibes matter a lot. A whole lot. The vibe of your team matters. And y'all can't tell me, look, man, I know it's fashionable right now to hate on Mike McCarthy and downplay him and act like he ain't do nothing good. I get it. We all do it. 109 likes, man. Hit the like button. 152 people in here. I know that's the thing. Let's downplay Mike McCarthy. But the reality of the situation is, in a year where Mike McCarthy was on the last year of his contract, we lost Dan Quinn, so we had to bring in Mike Zimmer to pick up the pieces, right? Morale was down. We had to deal with us begging the front office to make signings last year. Please go do somebody. Free agency came. We didn't get we lost players. We lost Armstrong. We lost Fowler. We lost players. We lost players last year. You know what I'm saying? We brought in Eric Kendricks, and that's about it until camp when we brought in Jordan Phillips and Linval Joseph. It was a very middling year on players we brought in. We tried to love the draft more than we should have. Am I lying? We tried to love the draft way more than we should have. We just wanted Tyler Guyton to be perfect. Cooper Beebe worked out well. You know, we wanted Marshawn Nealon to be DeMarcus Lawrence. It's just we was lying to ourselves. We want and it was I wasn't helping. False positivity, just not wanting to be negative. But the vibes weren't good. Dak Prescott gonna get paid? I don't know. Are we gonna pay CD? I don't know. Literally up to the first game, Dak and CD's chemistry was off. Starting the year. Vibes was just down. Then the injury started. Blowouts. The vibes last year, the team and the fan base was beaten into a pulp. What was the last good memory you had of last year during the entire season? I could tell you the exact day. There was one day last year that was a good day for Cowboys fans. One really great day, not the draft or nothing else. Let me see if y'all thinking like I'm thinking. What was the one great day? When it was over is hilarious, my dude. When the season ended, I was done. When we beat Washington, nah, I wasn't that. Beating the Cleveland Browns. You want to know why? We spent the whole offseason building up to that game. Right before the game, Dak got signed. Morale went straight up. Okay, we signed Dak. We locked in. CD had got his contract. And y'all forget, people was bigging the Browns up. People was praising the Browns. This is a dangerous game. Right? Of course, it's my opinion. That's why this is the show. David Golden. That's your opinion. You don't know how streaming work? I turn on the ring lights and turn on the mic and give y'all my opinion. It ain't your opinion, or you should turn on your own channel. CFO Sports, man. My dog Jay Tuck, what's goody? What's good, bro? You inspired me, man. I saw you live. I said, let me turn the camera, even though I'm struggling with this cold. I know y'all probably can hear it. Me too, Blue. Like that, right? This my dish. Of course, it's my opinion. My dog was goody. Amp Sports, man. Y'all go show my brothers love, man. Y'all know who Jay Tuck is. Go show his channel love. Go show Amp some love. That's my dog. Y'all hit the like button. Appreciate you. And E2 Blue, man, y'all better know who that is. Legend out here. That's so true. I take nothing from the win because the Browns were a playoff team with great defense. The Browns was a playoff team, right? So we was hyped. I was hyped. We blew them off the field, man. Look, DeMario Overshown was looking good, right? Right? Demo was flying around. I was like, oh, Micah was looking good. Tyler Guyton actually survived the Myles Garrett ride. He didn't get destroyed. Guyton was looking okay. I was like, oh, snap. We punished the Browns. That was before we knew Deshaun Watson was super duper trash. I ain't never really been the biggest Deshaun Watson fan, but I didn't know he was going to be that bad. Right? So that Browns game was the highlight of last year for me. After that, it all went downhill. The Saints pummeled us, and that was just a picture into the season. I didn't know that Dak was going down. Micah was going to get hurt. D-Law was going to get hurt. Bland was going to come back not right. Multiple corners was going to get hurt. Even the ones that was coming off, the Butler tore his ACL. Brandon Cooks got a random shot and couldn't play for like a month and a half. Browns win was the peak, bro. Tell me I'm lying, Tuck. Am I lying? That was the peak. That's so sad. The peak of our season last year was the Browns win. Week 1. We won other games, but that wasn't it. Maybe we lied to ourselves in that Steelers game, but we knew something wasn't right when we got to that Steelers game. We was tritted to the dash. That's a fact, Amp. Tritted to the dash. And the season was trash. All them injuries and it's just everybody. Look, and during all of that, my point I was getting to was Mike McCarthy bringing up the morale? No. Mike don't got a hype you up bone in his body. He was fresh out of watermelons. Damn. No watermelons. No rooted speeches. No sweatshirts. No carpe omnia. None of that. He's fresh out of cool ass phrases. The other games we won, I ain't want. I ain't want them neither. I just was done. He ain't know how to rally his team. You know who was rallying the team? The players. Micah came back off injury and rallied the team. It wasn't Mike. It wasn't McCarthy. That's one thing I used to hate about Mike. I did not feel like he ever had us hyped up for a game. And I know football is way more than hyping up people for a game. It's a lot more. It's chemistry, it's culture, it's X's and O's. It's a lot more pieces than just getting rah-rah speeches. I get it. But Mike never had us prepared for shit. Let's just keep it funky. 170. Am I lying? So, yeah, I'm excited to see the morale up. That's a check we didn't get last year. The morale sucked all off season. We didn't even have a Dante Fowler type signing last year. Dante Fowler had 10-plus sacks last year. I ain't trying to hate on Eric Kendricks, but he ain't have a season like Fowler did before he came here. Dante Fowler was a better signing than Kendricks, and we had way more better additions this year. George Pickens. We had an amazing draft because George Pickens was like the stamp. 171 people in here. Let's get it to 170 likes. $5 super chat from B. Marty would make you run through a wall. Now here comes his son, Marty Ball, with 20 years experience. Can't wait to see our fire game 1. That's a fact, B. People, y'all need to go do y'all knowledge too on Marty Shottenheimer, on Brian Schottenheimer's father. I'm old. I'm 42. No jokes. Mike was over it. That's a fact, Tuck. Mike was over it too. It was not clicking, man. Him and the front office ain't like each other. It just wasn't right. And I'm not downplaying Mike because I used to rock with Mike. That was money Mike to me. But it's a couple things he ain't had that was good at. I'm sorry. Do I think the players rock with Mike? Yeah, I'm not saying they hated him, but the morale was down, and Mike was just over it. Yeah, I'm not getting y'all morale up. I'm mad too. Shoddy ball is kind of fire. Hold on, Tuck. Get off of get out of Photoshop. Tuck about to get this money. Shoddy ball. Somebody, hey, Copyright that. Shotty ball might be a dope shirt. Tuck, we gotta get in the lab, man. I don't like it. You delete that message. Retract that message. Get out of here, E2 Blue. That's a shirt. No, it's not. No, it's not. Y'all ain't even hear that. This ain't even a stream. This is a dream. Screenshot. Get out of here, Night Ranger. Tuck, create a shirt right now. Put it on Twitter. You gotta get it out there before Night Ranger get to it. That is fire though, Tuck. Shotty ball might go. Tuck don't even like Shotty, but I ain't gonna tell y'all. He tolerating Shotty right now. Shotty got to prove himself before he get a T-shirt. You need that cartel exclusive. Hey, Tuck my designer. So we gonna strike up a deal. Shotty ball is fire though. All jokes aside. Super chat triggered it. Cut me in, fam. B1 is bread. Hey man, I need my bread. Cartel about their money. Hey, listen, that's all jokes aside, man. I'm gonna DM you after this joint. Nah, but Brian Schottenheimer, I feel like sometimes, what's the best way to put it? Sometimes you can fail forward. And I ain't saying he failed, because he ain't failed. He ain't get a chance yet. I'm saying the Jones family failed forward. They didn't plan this. They wanted to bring Mike back at Tuck. Tell, ain't that the truth? The Cowboys wanted to bring McCarthy back. This was a perfect storm of just sometimes things come together that you didn't plan. And it comes together for the better. Because I didn't want disgruntled McCarthy back. I was ready to move on. I don't want you to be here begrudgingly. I wanted everybody on one accord. I like Shotty. I just don't want to wait for him to build it getting old. I'm getting up. We getting old together, bro. We getting old together, Tuck. That's a fact. They wanted to bring McCarthy back. What's good, lead commander? Don't come here talking no commander's propaganda. We're gonna put you on mute. It's Cowboys evening. So it just worked out, man. Mike McCarthy needed to go reset his battery. He'll get another job. Mike McCarthy, like, he'll end up the coach of the Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh or something. Like, that looked like that fit Mike McCarthy, right? College coach, University of Pittsburgh, out the spotlight. Go give them one of those logos. As far as for me, I needed something new. And as much as I wanted Coach Prime, because it's still Deion Sanders, everybody relax. I think that Brian Schottenheimer is the perfect person for the Cowboys. Somebody that don't have a whole bunch of stuff to lean on. He can't say I won a championship. Rome, check your Twitter. I got you, Amp. Hold on. Amp just let me see what Amp sent me some fire. Hold on. Oh, that is fire. Hold on. With Schottenheimer. Hold on. That's a dope picture. I'm gonna hit you up after this, Amp. That's fire. You know I was gonna check it mid-show. I don't care. I'm 47, soon to be 48. I've seen the success of the 90s Cowboys and want more of it with the current team. I do, but I don't think we can microwave it. I know Tuck don't want to hear that. I don't think we can microwave it. I think a lot of stuff starts with culture. It do. And every team is rebuilding their culture. Because every time a new coach comes in, he wants to implement his culture. That's not surprising. As Tuck been saying, Kellen Moore's culture and the dude that said Duval, that cornball, his culture and Aaron Glenn's culture and Ben Johnson, everybody got a culture that they switching over. That's true. But I don't root for all other teams. I want to see if this thing, the new culture that we're implementing, is going to work. Because the way I look at it is, it's not that a new culture is being implemented, it's that, will this one work? You know how I look at the culture thing? Yeah, I hated that Duval thing. Pissed me off. You know why the way I look at the culture thing. Let's talk, y'all. It's June 4th. We still got a little bit of time. Let's just have a quick conversation. Hit the like button for me if you just jumped in here. Last 20, 30 people. Let's get it to 200 likes. Right? Listen, Liam, I hated it. His name's stupid. Um, any of y'all ever tried dieting or working out, like a new workout plan? And obviously, y'all know I need to diet, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Boss said I look like a one tech the other day. I need to lose some weight, but and your diet fails. You tried keto or back in the day the Atkins diet, or you know what I'm saying, you juicing, or like a whole lot of things might not work, or you working out now, so you're doing a whole lot of cardio. You know what I'm saying, or you're boxing or whatever you're doing, right? You do slim fast. You're trying all kinds of stuff. Herbalife. I don't even know if y'all remember that. All kinds of different trends. And a lot of them probably don't work until one do. And then that's the one for you. That's how I'm looking at this culture thing. Yeah, Brian Schottenheimer sounds like every other coach. He's better at the microphone than Mike McCarthy. That's no question. He's more charismatic in front of a room of players, it seems like. No question. Can he call plays like Mike? Well, he has called plays before. That's another thing people need to stop forgetting. Yes, he's called plays before. So this isn't his first rodeo. Ozempic. Now we're gonna leave Ozempic, or we ain't gonna talk about that. My point is this, though. It's not that Brian Schottenheimer's doing a new thing that we ain't never seen before, but will his culture work? Will his new implementations of how he wants his team and the way the Cowboys players interact with each other, will it work? Because you can try a bunch of diets and then one works. You could try a bunch of workout plans and then one works. We've been trying a whole bunch of different stuff. Let's see if it works. Dwayne John, I remember Herbalife. Yeah, see, I've been around a little bit. Execution will be what defines Brian Schottenheimer's tenure. It won't be great speeches at the podium. It won't be because the ping pong tables in the players' lounge. It won't be because everybody's competing every day. It'll be execution on the field. But I believe that all this little goofy stuff that people don't think matters, I think it do matter. Because last year we had players that didn't even like each other. Now, do I think every team has players that don't like each other? But when your leaders don't and nobody even know about it, that's a pretty big deal. Because with Micah Parsons and D-Law really disliking each other that much, we was never going to have success on defense. And I ain't talking about like how the Eagles don't like each other. At least they hashed it out. They wanted to fake it till they made it. Micah and D-Law didn't like each other at all. Like, it's crazy. Hold on, there's a whole spider on my wall. I got to get this. Y'all got to hold on for a second. Hold on. Yep, it's dead now. Sorry, y'all. That was wild. You ain't never had to kill a spider midstream. It's over, though. D-Law was hating. Yeah, D-Law wanted to be Micah Parsons. That's a good segue. You ain't never just had to get us. That spider just popped out of nowhere. It had to go down, though. I don't do spiders. I'd have ended this whole stream if it had jumped on the desk. If that spider would have jumped on the desk, I'd have turned this computer off. Y'all be like, damn, stream over? Where'd he go? Should have picked it up, put it outside. See, you don't know me very well. I would have hit that joint with some raid if it wasn't. Nah, big dog. Spider said, "Let me get a front row seat." Spider dead in the motherfucker. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, no insects were hurt during this recording. Hey, that insect hurt in the mug. It's over. He extra dead. My fault. It be like that sometimes. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, bro? What happened? What I'm missing? Nah, but listen, arachnophobia. Chill out, chill out, chill out. Julio Lucero, CFT cartel in the building. He extra did. Nah, but back to the point. Micah wanted to be a full leader. Y'all remember this thing that happened about a month or two ago? Remember when the D-Law thing happened and everybody kind of rode with Micah? Y'all remember that? Micah was just talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? It's my turn now. It's time for new leadership. And you notice, like, Osa was on his team, and a lot of people that seemed to be cool with D-Law at one point, everybody just started to side with Micah. Why y'all think that was? Micah been waiting for this moment. D-Law, look, D-Law wanted Micah to wear one of them goofy Hot Boys chains, and Micah never wore one. Y'all notice that? Micah never put one of them chains on. Why y'all think that is? Mike was like, "I'm straight, dog. You can keep that stupid chain. We 34 likes away from 200. Hit the like button." Mike was like, "I'm all right, bro. I don't really need that chain, bro. I'm gonna hold it down." And you know why? Because I think remember when Micah was a rookie and then D-Law got hurt? Micah came in that Chargers game and chased down Justin Herbert backpedaling, and the whole trajectory of our defense changed instantly. In one play, that chase down when Justin Herbert couldn't get the ball off, and we realized just how athletic and how how much of a superstar that Micah was about to be. D-Law went from being one of our best defenders to it's Micah's defense. And he always resented him for that. And I ain't never know it until recently. I'm bringing this stuff up because all these little things matter. All these little things matter. Just like the little clicks we've had previously with Brian Schottenheimer saying, "You know what? I'm gonna put Micah next to Dak. I don't feel like they're that cool." And I've heard behind the scenes, they're not that close. They need to be, though. The two biggest leaders on this team are Dak Prescott and Micah Parsons. Then you can get off into your CD Lambs and the other players. But it's Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons. They need to at least be on one accord. And we can't have what Brian Schottenheimer was here for. He wasn't on the sideline. He was here. We can't have what we just had. Talking to him, right? So all these little corny little things and all these little small kumbaya moments are great. But none of it will matter if they don't execute. That's why I got execution behind me over my right shoulder. Hustle, grind, execution. It's important. They got to execute this summer. Y.A. Thomas we've been singing his praises for a couple years. Yo, just give Y.A. a chance. You got your shot, bro. You got your shot. You better show up. The NFL is so. How many people been here for a minute? How many times have y'all heard me say this before? D-Law to ops now. Fact, that's a fact. How many times have y'all heard me say this? The NFL is the league. You better seize your moment. Dak Prescott has seized his moment. In 2016, he was not supposed to get that starting job. Tony went down. We started working out veterans. Jamil Showers went down. They wanted Kellen Moore to play. They wanted everybody else out there but Dak Prescott. Dak seized this moment. He lost that first game, and he was like, I don't think I'm going to lose again for 2.5 months. Played so well, he snatched the starting job from beloved Tony Romo. You got to seize your moment, bro. That's why I was hating on Hunter Lipke a year and a half ago. Hunter Lipke had a moment in that Miami Dolphins game a year and a half ago. We all wanted to see Hunter Lipke. He finally gets in there on the goal line. It's a fullback area of play, and he fumbles. And everybody tried to say it was how Dak handed him the ball. If I get my moment, I don't care where Dak hands me the ball. He could have dropped the ball. I'm going to pick it up and score. That's your moment, Hunter. That's why I'm out on Jalen Tolbert. We're going to talk tonight. We're going to talk tonight. This is why I'm out on Jalen Tolbert. He's had his moment like 9-10 times. Jalen Tolbert, you want us to look at you like a number 2 receiver? When Brandon Cooks went down last year, you should have showed up. Oh, I'm about to get all the targets. It's my time. That's when you change our mind right there. I know Dak going down, so what? That's your moment. You're getting nothing but a bunch of snaps, targets, chances to show and prove. And you didn't move us enough, so we still was looking for another receiver. That's where it is. No one hates you. I ain't got no personal problem with Jalen Tolbert. He's going to be decent at wide receiver 3. The hate is over. But why didn't we want him? I don't know what I said that was pause, but I'm not going to stop my point right now, Zaytoven. We'll talk about that later. If it's pause, you're going to have to just pause if applicable. But my point is this. Tolbert and Brooks and all these players that have been hanging around, y'all had y'all chance. Y'all blew it. Y'all blew it. I'm sorry. Why are you moving on from these players? When you get a chance, you're supposed to seize it. Hey, Deron Bland. Y'all want to talk about another player that seized this moment? Deron Bland was not supposed to be the pick 6 king. He was not supposed to be that. Dan Quinn put him in the right place. He seized his moment. He grabbed one pick 6, and he grabbed another pick 6. Then he just started being dangerous and affecting the game. I'm trying not to throw there no more. So you had to start at least respecting him like, all right, man, this dude is dangerous. I can't throw that way. Now he's come back down to earth a little bit, scheme changing and stuff like that, but he did seize his moment enough to be recognized as a good player. The NFL is a crucial league, bro. When you get your chance, you're supposed to seize it. I'm not out here handing out no more handouts. The players y'all want to big up right now, y'all want Phil Maffa to be great. We're Tuck at. This should be a good one. Y'all want Phil Maffa to be Bo Jackson. I've seen somebody say that before. Y'all calling Jadon Blue Tony Pollard already. And I want him to be great too. Bell did seize his moment. Marquise Bell played linebacker as a safety for a whole year and was doing his thing. Earned nothing but my respect. Jadon Blue get on the field this year, you better show up. I don't want to hear this, yo, he got to develop. You're a running back. You're supposed to hit the ground running. It don't take a long time for a running back to translate. Phil Maffa better hit the ground running. You a 7th-round pick. You don't get 2-3 years to develop. No. Seize your moment, because you know what? Jadon Blue and Phil Maffa, who did we talk about earlier in this stream? Who did we talk about earlier in this stream that's been showing up in camp, getting people to say, wow, Miles Sanders still got a step. Miles Sanders is 27, 28 right now. What's Miles Sanders, 28? Miles Sanders had the last 2 years of his career flash before his eyes. He went from being considered a decent back in this league to being like thrown in the trash because he went to the Carolina Panthers chasing a check, and he got the check, but the experience didn't work out. 28. Miles Sanders got about a year and a half, 2 years left where people still consider him a decent back. You think he ain't trying to seize this last moment? He don't give a damn about Jadon Blue or Phil Maffa. That man running like his life depend on it. And y'all want to crown these rookies. I want them to play great too, but they better show up. This is still show me season. Ain't nobody giving y'all nothing because the vibes is up. Javonte Williams right now is running back one. Somebody go take it from him. Ain't nobody giving y'all nothing. And let's get back to that comment that was made earlier in the stream, when they said that is Brandy Mahoney still in here? I think she might have left. When they said that they're trying to start a quarterback controversy. Y'all know how I feel about that. We talked about that. We 9 likes away from 202. We talked about this too much earlier in the offseason. I said, please bring in a quarterback that's going to push Dak Prescott. Did I not? And y'all know I love Dak. Was I not saying, please bring in a quarterback that's going to push Dak Prescott? That's all I've been saying. Not out of hate, not out of spite, not because I'm trying to push him off of the team. Oh, yeah, no. 107, Buddy Luke. Yes, Dak is secure. Joe Milton ain't taking his job. No, not at all. But what will happen is this. Joe Milton complete a couple of those deep passes during camp. The groundswell of Dak haters plus the national media is going to make a big deal out of it. See, the national media they tried their best to push Cooper Rush. Ain't nobody believe that shit. Don't nobody care about that. Excuse me. Joe Milton is young. He doing backflips and stuff. Just small stuff that's going to make people want. They can't wait for Joe Milton to have a good day and Dak to have a bad day at camp. That's all they need. All they need is Dak to throw 2 interceptions and Joe to throw 2 touchdowns in the same day. And here they go. Yo, I mean, Dak is kind of old. He better not get hurt. I like that, though. I like that. Culture of Cuts, my dog. What's good with you? What's good with you, man? I want Dak to feel the pressure a little bit. I do. I want Dak to be like, man, I can't get hurt. Because if Joe Milton come in and do what I did, I might not get my job back. Seize your moment. It's a bunch of people out here that's going to get some moments this year. Guess who else is getting a lot of moments? Because Micah Parsons is holding out. See that segue? I've been doing this for a little while. I know how to segue. Micah Parsons is going to hold out because they're not going to pay him what he wants. We know they're going to pay him. Stop playing, Jerry. Pony the money up. Pay him top of the market. Make him the highest paid defender ever. Let's move on with our summer. Please, stop playing. Give Micah his $42 million. Who making the most right now? Myles Garrett? Give him more than Myles Garrett. Let's move on with our summer. Stop playing with me before you got to pay Micah what you paying Dak. But Donovan Izaraku has been running with the ones. Well, Micah not here. I guess I'm going to seize my moment. Good. Yeah, he's holding in. Pause. That sounds crazy. That's a nasty one. I don't know why that sounds crazy. It just don't sound right. I'm not going to repeat it. Y'all read that in the comments from Zaytoven. I'm not going to repeat it. I don't like the way it sounds. We have nothing to lose. We have nothing to lose. We have everything to gain. We get more salary cap. Micah not going nowhere. TJ Watt, Hendrickson, and my man in Detroit about to get paid. What's my man in Detroit name? Aiden Hutchinson. Hutchinson, TJ Watt, and Hendrickson, and they all about to get paid. If you keep playing, it's going to be $50 million a year to pay Micah. Just pay the man. Y'all know y'all going to pay him. Do not wait till right before game one and pay Micah. And God forbid, please do not franchise tag Micah Parsons. Stop playing. I don't think that was crazy. See, ISO, you on my side. But that's all I want these people to do is seize their moment. I'm not trying to give nobody no undue credit too early. Y'all gotta earn y'all respect. Yeah, I like him. I think Jadon Blue is going to be a matchup nightmare because he's small, and he's a little bit more stout than we know. He's fast. I love his attributes. I think Phil Maffa could be a great runner, but I'm not going to act like he about to come in here and be Bo Jackson. No. I like a lot of our rookies. I do. I think Jay Toya could really develop into a great D tackle, but I'm not putting my season on. No. He got to show me well enough to I'm like, whoa, I'm not familiar with your game. Oh, the fake Philly 500 back in here? I ain't doing that. The fake Philly 500 got to stop coming in here. Yo, fake Philly 500 is nasty work. How you a fake dude? I got no respect for fake people ever since that dude tried to steal my likeness on TikTok. At least call yourself fake Philly 500. And you the real Philly 500, DM me on Twitter and tell me from your actual Twitter and tell me it's you. Until then, every time you come in here, you're going to get shot. It just is what it is. Nobody believes you. Send me a picture of your ID. I don't believe. Fake Philly 500 got Mario whistle. How quick he gets channels. I don't know, man. I don't even know, Tuck. I don't even know. But Tuck, man, that's all I'm saying, man. I just want these dudes to show up and show us. That's it. I'm super optimistic about some players, but the players I'm optimistic about, I know have done it. Yeah, I don't need to see. I know George Pickens gets busy. Y'all underestimating George Pickens. George Pickens is an animal. I've been high on George Pickens since before he was drafted. I have videos on this channel and live streams saying I want George Pickens. I think he would change this offense. I wanted wide receiver 2 way back then. Yeah, that was me. Drafted him in the first round. I wanted him. So, yeah, I'm super happy. I've been on this. Y'all just joining me. I remember. I appreciate you, Battle Cowboy. I've been doing this for a year, so I've been on the George Pickens train. I know he good. And not to be funny, if we're going to keep it super funky, I've seen Miles Sanders do more than Jaden Blue and Phil Maffa. Y'all don't want to hear that. I've seen Javonte Williams do more than both of those gentlemen, too. It's their job to go take the jobs. That's why they running with the twos right now. I ain't want to believe it neither, because I was beating the drum saying go draft a running back. But if you want to be real, they got to take the job from Williams and Sanders. It shouldn't be given to them. Them two grown men running for their livelihood. They could be out this league. Javonte Williams is like, this is my last stop. Miles Sanders is like, I'm not going to get no more shots after this. They running for their livelihood. Them young rookies walking around getting patted on the back by everybody in Dallas. They feeling themselves already and ain't did shit. It's time to go put up and shut up. Because players like Brevin Spann-Ford, he didn't took Schoonmaker's job. Schoonmaker ain't going to be on this team next year. Spann-Ford was an undrafted free agent. I shouldn't be talking to you about how he's better than our second round drafted tight end, but he didn't taken his job already. Brevin Spanford I hear his name way too much. He's way too involved. Schoon, he had an opportunity. He ain't seize it. Schoonmaker's supposed to make that catch in the Eagles game. Y'all need to see. I remember all these moments these players didn't had where you're supposed to make that catch, Schoon. I don't care. How, figure it out. You're supposed to make that catch. Dak put the ball where it needed to be. You're supposed to come down with that. That would have changed our whole perspective on Schoon. Like, okay. Jake Ferguson was drafted as a blocking tight end. See, y'all don't even remember that. Jake Ferguson was not a pass catching tight end. Go back and look at his pre-draft profile. This is the Dalton Schultz era. Jake Ferguson made Dalton Schultz expendable. We ain't paying Dalton. We got Ferg. Ferg need to get that hunger back he had though, because he on the clock. Spanford might take your job. Hello? Wanye Thomas, man, they got you playing in the slot and safety room. Wanye, all I know is you need to get on that starting field and never come off. Show your versatility, show your physicality, make good decisions, ball out. Wanye, you got a shot. Let's go. Israel Mukwamu. All of our corners are hurt right now. Siobhan Revel's coming back, even though Trayvon Diggs ain't rocking with the team. That's a conversation for another day because I don't like that. Wanye, you got your shot. Izzy, you got your shot. You're not getting no more shots, dog. Y'all better capitalize. While all these corners is good, y'all should be playing so well in OTAs, mandatory mini camp, and training camp that they don't think about calling Gilly. But if y'all out there playing and George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb is lighting y'all up like some Christmas trees, they're going to have to go get a veteran. 5500's created another page. That's a wild dude. He just creating 5500 profiles. That's nasty work. I just want to and do y'all, let me ask y'all this. I got 219 of my closest friends in here. Am I being negative? Because I know y'all love when I come in here and say, yo, we about to kill everybody. It's not that I don't think I think we can compete with everybody. Bro, y'all too quick. Y'all ain't even see the mess. They Jazzy Jeffing him out the club. He can't get in. I just want to keep it real, bro. I don't want to, I'm not here to pump up the lies. I'm done. I want nothing but positive. I want them to ball. Polo Dragon 26 199 super chat. Rome, what's going on, Greek? Mr. Iota. What's going on, Greek? From Mr. Iota. No, I'm chilling, man. Appreciate the 199 super chat. Shout out to Iotas. That's a good F competing. I want to contend right now, Rome. We got to do work to contend, y'all. We ain't ready to contend. We only good enough to compete right now. I hope that makes sense to y'all. I'm pushing that all summer until we done. We have too many unknowns to say we contending. We're not a contending team. We can compete. We have talent everywhere, but a lot of unproven talent. So we can just compete. Contenders know the talent they got. They ready to go out there and get it done. Right now, with what we presently have, I need to see us play like 5-6 games before I can say we contenders. I ain't ready to do that. We ain't done yet. I'm with that. Now, if they go get me a veteran defensive tackle, go get me a veteran corner, go get me another running back so that everybody can compete in camp. Now go compete with each other. And maybe we come out of camp and I can say y'all contending. Yo, this Philly 500 dude is getting destroyed every 2 seconds. That's crazy. That's determination. That's a sad life. He got like 65 Gmails. That's a lot. Shotty getting us ready to contend, bro. I see it. I feel it. Hey, man, I want it. I want it a lot. I am super optimistic about what's going on with the team. I love the vibes. I love the morale. I do. But I want to see it executed. And then it's going to be lit. Brandon Fife with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Brandon. Talk Trayvon after this talking G point. Want to hear your thoughts. I think Trayvon Diggs, man, he's a scoring player right now. A lot of the team, a lot of the front office don't like Trayvon. A lot of the fans don't like Trayvon no more. He ain't want to get hurt. Everybody just throwing Trayvon Diggs in the trash. I don't think Trayvon Diggs is like the worst corner in the NFL. He didn't want to get hurt. Now, maybe he didn't rehab properly last year. I can't take that away. That's been a proven fact. But I'm an underdog person. I feel like Trayvon Diggs right now is training with a chip on his shoulder. I would like to get that type of dog back on his team, but I want him to be with his teammates and not training in Miami. But apparently he don't rock with the head trainers, a lot of stuff like that. Weibo 702 with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. I want cornerback DT first. Others can come in and help those that wanted Reader. They not releasing them. Yeah, I know they. I wanted them to release Reader, but I mean, he's a great player. Why would they do that? It's our job to go get another like to go get the more players that we need. We should have did it already. Now, I'll say this though. Can I say this about our run defense? Shout out to Brian Broaddus. He made an excellent point the other day. I was listening to him and Jeff Kavanaugh, right? Brian Broaddus said the run defense is bigger than just defensive tackle. I felt that. I felt that 100%. The run defense is bigger than just D tackle. Our linebackers wasn't playing right last year. Our safeties wasn't feeling right last year. And our edge rushers, including Micah Parsons, weren't playing the run well. It's not the DTs, it's the edges. It's everyone. The edges weren't playing the run well. The defensive tackles was getting blown off the ball and washed down. The linebackers weren't filling in, and then the safeties that no one the corners ain't want to tackle. It was bad. South Philly shelled the 499 super chat. Good thing about Philly winning, no fake confidence. We have to shut up. That's a fact. But when that time comes, we're gonna crash the party, and I'm spiking the punch. I'm with that, South Philly shell. You're right. We can't have false confidence because we got the whole Super Bowl champion in our division. We do. I've lived this movie though. I was around when the Eagles won their last championship, not on YouTube. And the next year they was talking about repeating and going on a run. It ain't that easy. Football is a year-to-year league. It ain't that easy. They had a great year last year. I can't take nothing from them. You see the results. But this ain't last year. And you can't lean on last year. They're a different team. We a different team. Let's line that shit up and get to it. But before then, we gotta do work. That's all. We gotta just do some work. We gotta do some work on the practice field in mandatory mini camp and actual training camp, right? And front office needs to be scouring everywhere trying to make this team better and not being lazy. That's it. But yeah, the run defense wasn't just we plug in one defensive tackle and now the rest of the 10 players is going to play better. The entire run defense was trash. Everyone. And we need to approach it like that. We need to approach it like everyone needs to improve. No player on that defense should be like, yo, if we get a D tackle, we all going to play better. You play better. I'm still worried about cornerback. It's a lot of holes, Kimberly. It's a lot of holes on this team. And they need to go make sure that they're, like I said, it's some players that's going to prove themselves that we're like, well, we might be straight right there. But bring in competition. Don't get lazy now. Bring in competition. That's it. If Jay Toyea is so dope, if we bring in a veteran defensive tackle, then outplay him and take the starting spot. Jaden Blue's better than Miles Sanders, then just show me and we'll cut him. That's it. This ain't that difficult. Kyer Elam, you want to actually be the starter? You want to prove that you better than what you were in Buffalo? Continue to ball and we won't call Stephon Gilmore. That's it. This ain't that difficult. TJ Combo, I'm right back like I never left. That's too bad, TJ, because I'm about to slide and go get some third flu. Because I told y'all I'm in here on my flu game. I'm way too worked up to be this sick. Luckily, y'all can't catch flu through the camera. I'm about to get off this camera and go drink some tea. Oh, I'm washed up. But it's all good. Just wanted to chop it up with y'all. I think that I think the vibes are right. $2 super chat from Weibo 702 on the real left tackle. My biggest concern. We got a lot of concerns. I ain't even gonna hold you. We're not in a position. This is what I'm gonna leave y'all with. We are not in a position to be walking around with our chest out. Don't confuse optimism about the culture with the fact that we don't got work to do. You can do two things at once. I like the culture. I like what we're building. We got stuff to do to really compete or contend. It's two different things. We can't just be acting like we done. Yes, Brian Schottenheimer got divides up. Yes, the players is buying in. Congratulations. There's still more work to do. As Kobe Bryant said, job ain't done. Job ain't finished. So that's my take. That's how I feel. I feel like I love the temperament. I love that the veterans like Michael Irvin and them is buying in. I like the players is buying in. I like the morale. I think we have a lot of talent on this team, but there's a lot of question marks that we need to answer. That's how I feel. We ain't done yet. You know what I'm saying? You can be excited about everything right now and still want more. Lee Commander, I hope you feel better soon. We need that good live stream. I appreciate you. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get to it. But look, I'm going to slide up out of here, man. Y'all do me a favor. I'm pretty sure my brother, Boss Cowboy, is live right now. Boss usually comes on around this time. So y'all go raid Boss, show him some love. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. 226 people up in here. Y'all hit that like button. I'll come back soon. I think I want to do a State of the Cowboys on Saturday evening. I think we're going to do something like that. Unless something else happens, I think we need to talk about, and have another little talk about how everybody really feel. But yeah, I'm gonna shut it down. I appreciate y'all jumping in here and tapping in with me. Like I said, man, y'all go stay blessed. Appreciate you, Sin Cowboy. Y'all go tap in with my brother, Boss Cowboy, man. Do a little raid over there. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go drink some tea. I'll holla.